Is the real estate market in Vancouver back in full action or just settling? It's time to look at the stats. Hello, Julien here from Vancouver. Today, September 5th, 2019, we're going to look at the stats and more particularly offer and demand. Because I find that the stats that is being provided to us by the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver are really detailed and sometimes a bit too much, so it gets confusing. So what we're going to be doing is really looking at offer and demand. All right, so let's go. Okay, so here we have the number of sales, right? For Vancouver, all property type combines condo, townhouse and single detached for the past 10 years. So we are here in August 2019 and we did better than the last 2 months, but we're still in a pretty low section of the overall demand for real estate compared to the past few years. So now when we're going to be looking at the offer, which could be translated as the total inventory, we see an interesting factor that we are coming to a maximum, right? Like right below 4,000 units available. And that's interesting to see because we break that channel of upward trend and we are kind of stabilizing. So as a result, prices, really what drives the market right now is better prices, right? So more inventory and the people that are in need to sell are actually selling at not as interesting price as they could have a couple of years back. And the reason why they do so is because they have to sell. And on the other hand, we have other sellers that are testing the market, and it's actually affecting those sellers that are in need to sell, right? So the one that don't really need to sell and see how much they could sell it for, then it creates like a noise around the one that are actually in a hurry because of life events most of the time. So at this point, when it comes to price forecast, when we look at the sales price, median sales price for the region of Vancouver, again, we see a stabilization, right? Like we are not as much as in a downward trend. We are now trying to kind of see a soft landing for the median sales price, right? That now in Vancouver is for 877,000. So at this point, September and October will be very busy. And then after that, there's going to be some federal election happening. Some people will actually wait to see what's going on, and then we're going to be entering into the Christmas season. So it's traditionally a slow season for real estate until mid-January, beginning of February next year. So right now we are kind of entering a period during which we're going to be seeing things stabilized, right? So it's still a great time to buy given the interest rates available out there. Still a great inventory with a lot of property to choose from. Buyers are not as rushed as they used to be, so we can schedule second showings, third showings, and then the properties that have been on the market for some time, in other words, that were on par with last spring are now, seeing the end cycle. They didn't sell to the price they wanted to, so they're going to reduce if they are still interested in selling. So it creates another better opportunity for buyers. So it's still a buyer's market. On those words, if you have any questions, my name is Julien. My phone number is 604-837-1979. Thank you very much. Happy real estate, happy buying, happy selling. Thank you.